Did you know that hyperkyphosis of the thoracic spine is actually related to a lot of ill health effects affecting so many of your patients out there? Anything from asthma to respiratory dysfunction, circulation issues, even early onset morbidity. So today we're talking about hyperkyphosis. And one thing I wanted to explain to you guys is there's a difference between a structural hyperkyphosis and a postural hyperkyphosis. So with the structural hyperkyphosis of the thoracic spine, we're going to see that C-shaped curvature of the spine. So you're going to see the patient forward like this. This is going to be the spinal presentation. But here's the deal with structural. So with a structural hyperkyphosis, that means that the patient actually has a structural deformity that's creating the hyperkyphosis. For example, they may have had a collapsed vertebra, they may have an extra vertebra, anything that's structural changes creating that hyperkyphosis presentation. Now here's where the majority of your patients are going to be. So the majority of your patients are going to present with what's called a postural hyperkyphosis. Now a postural hyperkyphosis means that the patient is seated in flexor dominant posture or standing in flexor dominant posture. So when they come into your office, they have this postural positioning, but when prompted, they have the ability of standing up straight in proper posture. So they literally can go from here in flexor dominance up to upright extended postural design, reversing that hyperkyphosis of the thoracic spine. So when we see this, this is what's called a postural hyperkyphosis. And postural hyperkyphosis is good news because that means that the patient has not gotten to the point of having a structural deformity of their spine. So we can still make really great changes with those patients for reversing the hyperkyphotic presentation. So again, a structural hyperkyphosis is going to be a C-shaped curvature of the thoracic spine due to a structural deformity, whereas a postural hyperkyphosis is going to be that C-shaped presentation, but when prompted, the patient can actually reverse the postural hyperkyphosis and stand up straight. Now, what we know that we need to do with these patients is we want to do spinal alignment, posture rehabilitation, and posture habit re-education to retrain those postural distortion patterns to have upright postural design. Postural hyperkyphosis patients are showing early indication of postural distortion patterns, and as posture experts, we can get in there and make really great changes that's going to positively affect the physiology of our patient's postural design. Remember, it's posture by design and not by circumstance.